You've been told your whole life that morality is the measure of a good person. That doing the right thing makes you virtuous. That the world is divided into two simple groups: those who do good and those who do evil. But what if this idea is a lie? What if morality is nothing more than a tool? A tool designed to control, manipulate, and suppress. What if it's a system, not for protecting the innocent, but for keeping the weak in line? Let's take a step back. What does morality really mean? It's a set of principles we're taught to follow. A code of behavior that, supposedly, guides us toward righteousness. But here's the truth. Morality has always been relative. It's never universal. It changes based on time, culture, and the people in power. Take a moment and think about the rules that govern society. At first glance, they seem fair. Treat others with respect. Be honest. Work hard. But underneath that veneer of goodness lies a dark truth. These moral systems were designed by those in power for one purpose: to keep control over the masses. In ancient societies, the powerful didn't need to be moral, they had the force to enforce their will. But as civilization evolved, so did the need for a more subtle form of control. And what better way to maintain dominance than to create a moral code that benefits the powerful while keeping the rest of us compliant? Nietzsche was clear about this in his writings. He argued that morality was a tool used by the weak to control the strong. And what's more, he claimed that the moral codes we've been taught are nothing more than inventions. They exist to suppress the natural will to power in every human being. Think about it. Morality tells you to serve others. It tells you to be humble, to give up your own desires for the sake of the collective good. It tells you that compassion, empathy, and self-sacrifice are virtues. But these are weaknesses, not strengths. In a world driven by power and competition, the person who sacrifices is the one who gets left behind. The person who serves others is the one who doesn't matter. The person who is afraid to assert their own desires is the one who will never rise above the herd. Let's explore the origins of this idea. In medieval Europe, the church had immense power. It controlled the laws, the morality, and the very lives of its people. And the church told the masses: serve God. Serve others. Be humble. Don't seek power. But why? Because the church was the institution of power. And it was easier to control the masses if they believed that self-sacrifice was a moral good. What the church really wanted was obedience. It wanted to keep people in line. It wanted to ensure that the poor stayed humble and that the rich stayed in power. Morality was a system to keep people from questioning the existing power structures. This isn't just history. This is still happening today. We live in a world where morality is pushed on us from all angles. From government laws, to religious teachings, to the media, we're told to follow the rules, to be good, to help others. And while this may sound like a noble call for compassion, the truth is that morality is often weaponized. It's used to control those who have the potential to change the system. In today's society, the morality we follow doesn't come from ancient scriptures, but from the modern powers that be. Corporations, governments, and even social movements push their own version of what's right. But what are they really doing? They're using moral guilt to manipulate you, to keep you from challenging their authority. And what's the result? You're told to be kind. You're told to be equal, even when the system is rigged against you. You're told to accept your position, to stay in your lane, and not to reach for more. Why? Because when you follow these rules, you don't rock the boat. You stay in line. You don't challenge the powerful. So, let me ask you this. What if morality isn't about right and wrong? What if it's just about control? What if morality is designed to keep you compliant? It's time to ask. Who benefits from you staying good? Who benefits from you staying weak? Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you should throw away all your morals. But what I am saying is this. You need to recognize that morality can be weaponized. And if you don't recognize it, you'll be the one paying the price. You'll be the one who gets left behind. Jung said it best. The most terrifying thing is to accept oneself completely. You must accept the dark side of morality. You must realize that true power comes from within. And that real strength isn't about following the rules, it's about defying them when necessary. Let's break it down. Morality can keep you from questioning your place in the world. But the strongest don't follow the rules. They break them. They make their own rules. They create new systems, not out of weakness, but out of will. So, what's the takeaway? Morality is not a universal truth. It's a system designed by the weak to control the strong. And the sooner you realize that, the sooner you can begin to live life on your own terms. You've heard the truth. Now it's time to face it. What do you think? Is morality really about goodness? Or is it just a tool for the weak to control the strong? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if this opened your eyes, share it with someone still trapped in the illusion of virtue.